Right now, I have a really good rugby friend from college, and I talk to him on the phone all the time. And I said, you got to come out here, man. The reservation's awesome. There's awesome rock climbing. There's horseback riding, and he really wants to. But what he says to me is, I can't do anything for the next 9 months because I'm planning my wedding. I'm getting married in 9 months, and I have to save up $20,000. And I said to him, that $20,000 can go towards a house, it can go towards a car, but you're kind of right now just working for this one day.
That marriage is about your love, not about your money.
Well, I'm 28 and Janine's 26. We're relatively young, but I just think that today's perception, we have such a consumer society. If you go and buy something new, when your car's not working anymore, you go buy a new car, you go buy new clothes. And we have this idea of marriage that when it gets hard, right, we can go and get something else. It's okay that it's hard, we don't have to work through it. And I think that's something that our parents, the divorce rate was, back in the 60s, was like, what, maybe like 10%? I'm not saying that, but I think it's really low. And today we have this kind of like idea of just divorce. It's hard right now, I'm going to get divorced, all right? As opposed to, this is hard, but I've made this commitment. This is a bond that the piece of paper cannot end. So you work through it.
Yeah, I think popular culture has done a lot to over-exaggerate the glamour that that should be strived for, in a way. We're bombarded in media and pop culture with all these images and messages that weddings are supposed to be this huge, extravagant, elaborate thing, and you're supposed to be the perfect wife and the perfect husband, and then we see these things disintegrate within a month or less than a year. And so, when you're bombarded with these things, it normalizes this idea that if you don't have the money, if you don't have the means, if you don't have, a certain standing, that you can't afford making this commitment. But I think for our generation, falling in love is scary enough, it's complicated enough that using that as an excuse to not celebrate it it hurts yourself. It hurts the bond that you have with someone. And when you find that someone special, it's so much more worth it to just make that commitment and marry them, because it's a beautiful thing.